see it in you, so we're gonna walk it out. Ooh, mountain, we're gonna walk it out. Ooh, mountain, we're gonna walk it out.
Welcome to the Canadian podcast once again, guys. It's good to see everyone back. Yes, is the camera on me? It's on me or it's on Christopher?
Oh, is that on me also? Okay, now go
Yeah, it was Christopher the first time. On the episode besides all three of us.
True.
But yeah, our guest today, I don't know, I met him through Forex, you know. If you don't know what now, I'm a coach for IGlobalFX.
Hashtag.
So this person, when I met him, he was very vibrant, you know, in terms of his speech and confident in what he was saying. And long story short, you know, the classes went on, and then obviously me and this person also was introduced to coaching. And his life story speaks a lot. He will always say he loves the dusty streets, you know, of Noah Park. And you know, he's very proud of where he come from his roots, and it's one thing that I admire from him. So anyone that can speak about where they come from, but yeah, today we will speak about his life and where he come from. But obviously he was a professional soccer player, or he was in the part of that, and then obviously he became a teacher at the Cedar High, and then obviously he's a full-time Forex Trader at the moment. And with that, he also opened up an academy, if I can say, and it's called Business Life Academic and Sports Coaching. But we will, you know, that's all of that today. But please welcome, put your hands together for Fagan Muller.
I thought you was Randy Orton on the spot. Good afternoon, gentlemen. You're all the good. I'm definitely giving my time to support.
Thank you, man.
Love what you're doing. Love what you're doing. It's episode 5 now, eh?
Yeah.
Perfect. I mean, welcome, Chris. Welcome,
Yes,
Christopher.
thank you. Welcome.
We welcome you also. But like I say, love what you guys are doing. Definitely keen to come share my interests, what I'm busy doing with you guys. Obviously, meeting Clayton through Forex, that was just an anomaly during the time we're in now.
Yeah, true.
So I mean, I've got a lot to share. I mean, because I've shared moments with this guy. Like, we only know each other for so long. But we were sitting crying on the bloody phone together. I didn't forget 2 o'clock in the morning teaching an American class. Me and this man is here. Hey, what's going on here? We having hot here. We're like, I needed to hear that. You needed to hear that.
True.
So it's like, and those are the gems that I found during this time. You know, I found myself. We found ourselves in terms of the people that I'm with. I think everybody was like, nah, we all turned each other.
Yes.
Turned each other on. So yeah, I'm happy to be here. Definitely happy to share what I can and what I want to, because I know what the purpose is. Yeah, I've spoken to you guys about it, and that's important. You know, that you stand for something, otherwise you fall for anything.
True.
And you stick to your guns. I mean, we were talking about being nervous.
Yeah,
I'm definitely nervous. You know, it doesn't come naturally.
Yeah,
so,
true.
And like I told you, you got over the start, man.
Yes.
The mere fact that you started is, for me, that's why I say thank you to you. You know what I mean? Yes. The next thing will be me inviting you to my podcast and
there we go.
you guys.
There we go.
And we'll be like, I'm on episode this and you're on episode. So my thing, don't let me catch up to you guys. You gotta
Okay.
keep on pushing. But yeah, no, thanks for allowing me to be here. Thanks for allowing me to be here, and you know, it's appreciated.
No,
This will go.
it's a man.
This means a lot in terms of the growth and what we want to build globally.
True.
That's important.
Yeah, if I can add
Yeah.
on, Fagan touched on something that like I forgot. Yeah, 2 o'clock in the morning. Yo, like you know, like
2 o'clock here, 12 o'clock in America.
Yeah,
Don't
2
forget.
o'clock in the morning, yeah. And me and coach will take on. You know, do the close, and I will just add a little bit of gems and what I have knowledge upon it on the charts. But even the like, Fagan, you touch on something I forgot. Because like after the call, then we will have conversation.
Yeah.
And then
I don't
we'll
forget.
speak about life and stuff like that. So
True.
yeah.
No, but this is how you interact also with someone, man.
Sure.
Because we meet so many people that we don't even take note of, because I wouldn't say it wasn't like a powerful meet, like a nah, I met Fagan today. So I was like, I met Fagan today, okay, and then it just stays there. But now you guys have that, you got a bond already, man.
Yeah, no.
So and stuff like that, you can't put time to it, you can't put a limit to it, because man, I mean, if you how can I say, if you you get comfortable with that person, man, like you're like that person just automatically falls into your comfort zone. So now you'll be like, no, man, it's Clayton.
Yeah.
So Clayton make me a cup of tea there. So see, Clayton now make me a cup of tea there. You see, so
100%.
and it's the way you are as a person as well, I would say, because if you're a
Gotta keep it real.
person that's like, yeah, no,
Gotta keep it real.
yeah, there we go. Because now you wanna be like, no, I'm this guy, and so people, so we meet different type of people, man.
And that's the business. I mean, you know, in the business of people,
Yeah,
it's a different program. What you're doing now, you are in the business of people.
yeah,
Because there's the three of us sitting here, but there's millions watching this out there.
true,
So we're in the business of people.
Yeah.
true,
And when you're in the business of people, you know, God didn't make poor, rich, black, white. He just made people.
true, true.
So once you understand people, then you become better.
Yes,
Because in essence, to understand people, you first understand. Here's the first person.
true.
Once you understand here, then you understand. Like me, that's what I say. In this time, I've understand how I am. Like
Yes.
people's like, okay, like I can be a bit abrupt sometimes with talking, you know.
Yeah.
So I've learned to listen more.
Yes,
I've
true.
always thought I listened well, but now
Yeah, no, true.
however, people's like, bruh, you talk the most. You the loudest.
Yeah.
So, okay. Listen, you do listen well,
True.
but
Yeah, when it comes to a
Yeah,
different
so-
situation and
listen, the way you interact, the way
Yes.
we speak, coaching in general. I mean, he can tell you, you know, the way to coach
Yes.
is something else. Like I taught. I was a teacher for 5 years.
True,
I know how
so-
to teach it.
Yes, true. So you-
This is a noun. This is
Yes,
teaching is different. Mentoring is even different.
Yeah.
But coaching, to
Yes.
coach someone. Now, not sport. I coached in
Yes.
sport. But like when we get to what BLASC is,
Yes.
what the company is now, is
Yes.
then you will understand that coaching. You need coaching everywhere. You need coaching in life. That's why you get life coaches.
Yes,
You
yes.
need coaching in business.
Yeah, true.
You need coaching in every sphere. So if you have someone walking with you,
Yes.
and not walking with you and holding your hand,
Yeah, no, but
you're
just
literally
like
tramping on your toes.
yeah.
Like some people's like, so I don't work out. Why don't you work out? I don't tell you what to do. I'm not gonna give you direction.
Yes.
I'm gonna ask you why can't you do it.
Yeah, true.
So then you're gonna give the answers, and now we can systematically work out. Okay, this is the problem in that.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, if you want to be better, there's things to do.
True, definitely.
It's not an easy thing to be better.
It all depends on yourself, yeah.
So
Okay, guys, that's two.
Yeah, no, true. Let's roll. Let's roll. Sorry.
Take it.
I think this is why I'm always behind the camera. I think that's why.
But I don't know if it was called Fagan or Coach Fagan, but I want
Nah,
to Coach or what Fagan.
Fagan, rather. Fagan.
Fagan. Because I'm so used to calling Fagan Coach Fagan. But yeah, Fagan, just start us about a short summary about yourself. Like,
Okay.
you come from.
Phew, in a nutshell, simple, quick. You know, I'm working on that even, brother. Like, because I ramble, you know, like coming to point like,
Yeah.
I was finally happy for that. Like, yes, you babble, relax. I'm like, but it's good. You know, I've even found I've met someone now that edits my things, and I was someone like never like, yo, I can't believe this guy's editing my things. So pick up for that. You find anyway, back to where we were. I digress. So me always mentioned from the dusty streets of Hanover
Yes.
Park, brothers. Cowboy Town, we're out there, 39 Surdown Walk.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
my grandma's from, other grandma, 51 Kariba Hof, by the baths,
yes.
aka the butts, born. So, you know what I mean? That's where I'm from,
Yes,
bro. I
yes.
love born in the Civic, you know. I'm born in the Civic, born in the clinic, you know.
Yeah.
A Lady of the Rosary, that's my church. I got married in the church, even. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
My photos was taken at Maryland.
Yeah.
People ask, where was your photos taken? It was at Maryland, in Hanover Park. Yes,
Yeah,
they buy
yeah,
the
in the
90s.
back, yes, yes.
In the back, you will
Yeah,
see
in
the
the back,
flavor. I've got a
yeah.
picture like that's my roots, man. You know, I always say you gotta be street smart in this business, man.
Yeah, no,
Like,
definitely.
got
Yeah,
to.
yeah.
Because there's one thing I with the color thing, you know, obviously it is colored, but I don't see color. I played football, you know, get me that. So in football, together everybody achieves more. Klaar.
True. Yeah,
I don't
true.
pass to you, we lose.
True.
I can't see color.
Exactly.
So basically, everybody just enjoy and play.
True.
So in saying that, I don't believe in like these different types of colors and things
Yes,
like that.
yes.
But there's one thing I do know is that you gotta be a bit street smart.
Yeah, no, definitely.
There is a bit of leverage about just being, you know,
Yeah.
growing up in the dusty streets.
True.
So
Yeah.
that in essence is something I always explain. I'm from Hanover Park. We were born there. My mom just took a leap to move out, and then we moved to Stravenstein. She found a job there.
Yeah.
Then we moved to Stravenstein. I went to Stravenstein Primary. There I met new people.
Yes,
And for me
true.
that was always essence. So I have the Hanover Park growth, and then I
True.
moved to Stravenstein. So now I met new people again.
True.
So again my circle became bigger.
Yeah.
And in essence, again, in Stravenstein, the people of Stravenstein High, playing at the club also, you meet the whole community. My mom worked at the pharmacy in the community for 22 years.
Okay, so
she passed
definitely-
away in 2013, cancer. So like that is my deepest fear. So I also talk to people about experience. I've
Yes.
experienced that. So in saying that, the community is very, I know the community of people.
Yes.
Then played football all the time. Love the game.
True.
Played for Stefanians, growing up, went to Stravenstein, played. I was never the best player. I always tell myself I was never the best player, and I don't
Yeah.
think so, but I was extremely committed.
Yeah.
Like my attitude is relentless. Like I can count on my hands how much times I probably missed training in my old from probably under 13. Things,
Yeah,
small things like that, you know what I mean?
yeah,
And
but
people
true.
that I can't miss training, and I have strong models towards the game.
True.
And the game has taught me everything. Everything I know about life, the game has taught me. Like
True.
the ups and downs of sport is the worst, man. I've never made a trial in my life. Small things like that, man. But you take all your brush so what you got to trial.
No, true, definitely. I think it's for that experience, man. And because you know, look, they're gonna be there to support you, and
And then you don't make it, they make it.
True. But then yet they still there. They still tell you, look, no, come with, and
Love it,
You,
love it.
so it's just that love that you get. Sport has a different love.
Nah,
Honestly,
It's and in essence, you know, getting people to feel that. You
Yeah.
know, in their work, in their life, in their play, is that so what I want to get to now because of that experience.
Yes.
So, you know, playing on high school, got a lucky break, played the second division Vodacom.
Yes.
They paid me at the time. So I was like, oh, this can work. I can paid. Found myself going to UWC by hook or by crook. Actually applied in January only. So
Yeah.
out there to the kids, don't give up. You can still go apply.
True, eh?
I don't know what they call the walk-in.
Yes.
Walk-in, stand in the line. Yes. Crazy. First year, met UWC University, not for the faint of heart. There's no bell. There's nobody
Yeah.
tap you on your back to say he's going to class now. So I failed hopelessly. I had 12 modules, I passed 2. I wish I could show you that transcript. But anyway, that was the biggest lesson in my life, you know.
True.
And then through that, I played football for university also, and playing at the time. So I got money there. University people was like, so that's why it's very difficult to keep the story small.
Yeah,
because there's so
true.
much things that I've been doing.
True,
Like,
true.
wake up in the
That's
morning,
in a nutshell.
you go to university, you train at university, you leave university training to go train at the club,
True.
and then you get home.
Did they allow you to play at university and at the club? Because I know
It didn't really matter. I needed to play at the club, so
because most of the time clubs are like, no, you can't play for, or the university
And
are like,
I-
no, you can't play. So there was always, because when we were in school, that's not like probably a few years later.
Yeah.
But then the club would always be like, our sir would be like, look, you know, you must come play for me today or so. But then we were like, but the club say, no, we can't play. Because, and it's understandable, because if we get an injury at school and that, and the school's not going to like take you to the doctor or anything like that.
And the club's not gonna make you
But-
pause your end of the month.
Yeah, true. So it goes both ways.
So you touching on another subject.
Yeah,
now.
no, true. But that's why I say it's understandable for both sides, because
So our club
but-
tell me you can't go to university.
yeah, true. But that also, yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, true.
It's the same thing with me. Like I'll get to when I was teaching with the clubs.
Yes.
So I'm like, go play for your club. It's fine. Then don't play here.
Yeah.
And my kids would be like, sir, but he's the best player in school.
Yeah.
We need him. No,
See?
give me this boy. Come.
Yes.
Academics first. I'm not talking to you now. I'm talking to your future.
Yes. Yes. True.
Because I know what it is in the game.
True.
Like, that's why I say my story, if I can keep it in a nutshell, but I have to explain to you because other
Yes.
people's not gonna think it's possible.
True.
Don't
True.
nonsense. How can you have a degree and you played pro football?
Yeah. True.
And I played here in Cape Town. You know, I played, I competed, I tried, I worked hard, you know. People know me because of, I came to come trial here, I don't make it, and then go to the next
Yeah.
club. And that's why people know me, they know
True.
my face.
Yes.
You know, you played here, yes. I only reached, then in the year, my 2013, played at Milano at the time, no, FC Tigerbank, and then left, and then I got a call up to Santos. He's my dream.
True.
Full-time professional. It was first division at the time. It was the same year my mom passed. So she only got to see me in the kit.
Yeah.
And a month later she passed away. So that was,
Yeah.
you know, those are the stories you want to share with people.
True.
These things are tough. Playing first division was, I love my dream, you know. Wake up the morning, go train, go chill the afternoon, train again, fly every week up and down.
Yeah.
And I got the privilege of playing with good players, you know, good people, like top people. You know, besides players, I'm always about people, you know.
Yes, yes.
The likes of Tyron Aronson, Asif Morris,
yes,
that's
yes.
big names in
Yeah,
the
no,
industry.
they-
Just drop it like that.
Yeah. No.
Like,
True. You.
and that's friends now.
Yeah.
You know, that's more than teammates. We friends, you can drop them anything and people be like, my
Yeah.
kids, I always told my kids at school, if you can't pick up the phone now and phone a professional, then you won't be one.
Yeah.
But here you have me, so I know a bit about it. But I can phone that guy and this one.
Yes. Yes.
So those are the little rewards that God gave me. You know,
True.
I begged that first season. I just wanted to play one game with Nasif.
True.
Because I was like the fourth choice centre back.
True.
Fourth choice. So I'm like, yes. Just waiting, you know. It was like Nasif, Ricardo Skierpers,
Yeah.
Brian Onyango, and these are internationals. I'm just waiting in the wings. I only played 3 games my first season, but God is so good, man. Like I was blessed with the away game.
Yes.
We played in Polokwane, so that, you know, people's always like, yeah,
Yeah,
you must
no.
play away.
True,
You know,
no, you-
footballers have
true.
their own code.
Yeah, no, true, you must play away,
I
yes.
played away. Boom. I played in Athlone Stadium.
Yeah.
Yes, in
that-
front of my
true.
people.
Yes.
And the last game of the season, it was a dead rubber game. Myself and Nasif played centre back. And like, I'm like, I played with Nasif more than a full 90 minutes, but you can't tell me nothing. That man
Yeah,
chopped
true.
Messi and Ronaldinho, them.
Yeah. True.
Me and him was like, and we won. So,
True.
you know, so those are the little blessings that people understand that your journey gives you. Seeds of
True.
exposure.
True.
Walked out of Santos, walked into a teaching job. Because while I was at Santos, I was still studying. I studied again.
You.
People was like, what? Even the footballers, like, you know, they used to
Yeah.
be like, "Waar gaat je nou?" I'm going to school. So I train in the morning, then I go to school from 12 till 3. At Stramantine, they welcome me with open arms, my high school. They're like, you come, my
Yeah.
boy. And I was running the soccer, like next level stuff. I'm doing this. Boys train in the afternoon. I let them have contracts. It was buzzing.
Yeah.
My time there ran up, and then played. Walked into a teaching job when I left Santos at 31, at 30. It's like I still had some time to
Yes,
play.
true.
But be honest, you're never gonna buy a house and a car and live the dream that you want to with the money in football in South Africa. In
Yeah,
Cape Town
true.
at the moment, especially on a lower level. You know what I mean? You never. And I was blessed to, obviously my girlfriend, my wife now, my partner, she was with me through all of that. Like she met me at 21, like, okay, you wanna chase a football dream? You do you. She became a teacher.
Yes.
She became a teacher and
Yeah. No. True.
you know, imagine she's a teacher, she's earning money, I'm earning peanuts
yeah.
here playing football, but chase your dream.
True.
It's very rare, man, because I mean, females want the, you must get married now. Hey,
True.
when you gonna keep on chasing this thing?
Especially, yeah, because she's now like dominant now, because you still, it's like you
You
now
know, we
still-
wanna wear the pants.
Yeah, no, true, exactly. So,
Yes,
I don't want to like gun now. Yeah, I don't want to gun now. So I won't. I
No,
don't wanna
it's
touch
I'm
on
saying
there,
that's in essence what
but
I'm just giving
true,
the
it's what
framework of what
happens,
society is.
Society.
It's like,
true.
you know, it must be. So you finish studying, I must go work now.
Yes, true.
And then I must have a
start
stable job
family.
and then start a
Yeah.
family and then.
So,
But I like,
these
and that's where I'm at now. I'm like, it always means more, man. Like, you know, you
Yeah.
find people in life like, now I can talk to you because you like,
Yes.
you go, you can do this, and this. Other
Yeah.
people like, as soon as I hear like, "Nah, you can't jack of all trades." So it's like the saying goes, jack of all trades,
Yeah.
master of none. So
yes, true.
you can't be a master of none.
True, but you know all
You
the
have to
trades.
master something. So it's not about being a
True.
jack of all trades. It's about mastering none.
Yeah.
So once you understand the saying, like that's how I see the saying. I'm
Yeah.
like, I'm mastering things, bro.
Yeah, no, true.
I'll show you small reasons why I master things. So you apply that in your life, you can enhance your performance in life, in any sphere, in life, business, academic, and sports. You know,
True.
and in essence, you get to a point like when I walked into school,
Yes.
I'm like, yo, I'm gonna turn the school into High School Musical.
yeah,
Then it's still an art school, you know. Cedar High School, I'm like, whoa.
yeah, no, Cedar High is known for their art.
And I was a clown when I was in school, so I'm like, whoo, yes, music, art, drama, dance, what?
Yeah, no, true. Who
And
wouldn't
by the
lose
way,
their mind with
I
all
teach
that
English, so I teach like I probably never picked up a textbook once for the kids, but my kids know. Like it's not that I don't keep register, but they want to be there. You know, my classes is mindset multiplication management. They come in, we're eating a club, we're first chatting about the day, boom, we're going at it. Because it's more for making them understand that they can and that they must love education.
Yes, true.
Come in
true.
there enjoying it. So, and totally different, you know, when you're throwing them with the rivals and like Kiyosaki and then they're like,
Yes. True.
that's what it's about, my child. That's what the system is. This is when it was created. This is what it's about.
Yeah.
You just need to get through it. You know, you're not defined by 9 out of 10 or 1 out of 10.
True.
You are not that mark of the system. That's the system. This is you.
Yeah.
Let's go. So, you understand now? Okay, let's go. I always find myself taking a lot of kids that kind of struggled on school.
Yes.
And then when they leave school, they're like, soft
Yeah,
skills.
no. No,
They
no,
understand themselves.
No, yeah, no, that's good. And we don't have so many teachers that implies things like that. Most teachers, like when I was on school, then they'll be like, "Kijk, ik heb al klaar my degree," and then they like, "You still have a long way to go, boy. So if you don't want to do it, no, that's your problem now." And then it's fine. Then that's where it ends. Nothing about no motivational speech like, "Look, you know, don't you wanna or try something like a different curve or so."
This is a quote from a learner from Cedar High, Jamaluddin Williams.
Yeah, hashtag.
The people that we create in the future will be defined by the teachers we have today.
Chill, take la lighty.
That was his quote for the matrix.
You. Nah.
And this was a
Say his
boy.
name again. Can you say his name
The people we create in the future. Hashtag Jamaluddin Williams.
Hashtag.
Jet Williams.
Hashtag.
Hashtag.
Definitely.
I hope you get to see
Jet
this.
Williams, my boy. I'll actually post this speech because I have it there. But yeah, the people we create in the future will be determined by the teachers we have today.
You.
That boy, my God, Jet will love this. he's one of the boys where people were like, nah, Mr. Muller, why is he playing in the soccer team? Because he's one of the
Yeah.
top students, so he mustn't be playing in the team. Who must be playing in the team? The jocks.
Yeah,
ik
true.
speel voor die.
Yeah, true.
So I changed that whole thing. So boom, I get to see the high school. I'm
Yes.
football. I love football. I eat, sleep, drink the game. I still do. That's my thing.
Yeah.
A teacher's life. I mean, I was a pro footballer,
True.
so I come
Yes,
there
true.
and I'm
So
like, so what's the football about here?
Yeah.
Everybody that think they can play can play.
No. Yeah, no, true.
Who do you play? I play for this club, so I can play. No, that don't work with me. Did you?
Yeah,
No.
true.
So I changed the whole thing. Boof, flip. Everything was going hunky dory, but I put structure. Like they sign contracts. You get the structure, you get the schedule. Now you know a contract already. What is this? Yes, a
Nah,
contract.
that's
You
actually
abide by this thing.
Yeah.
So how they learned is that I took the winning away.
Yes.
I took the
Okay,
like you
yeah.
like and you know I've say I get it. You get it from everywhere. You get it from the teachers. You get it from the children. You get it from everywhere. Children is in losing.
Yeah.
Did you see the attitudes?
Yeah.
Because winning, you know, like take the referee out the game, man. Just take the referee off the field and then let him play.
No.
Then we see if they can be honest. That's
True.
what I used to do with him.
Not true. It is
So I leave the ball there and I say, let's go honesty.
true.
The ball's out the line, you know it's out the line.
True.
Now you know it's with cones. Now everybody shout out the line. Now I look at the reaction,
of the rest of the team.
and then I stop it. Then I say, now that reaction is important.
yeah,
You know, because
That-
the holistic view of the game is first, Jimmy. First, let you find you.
True.
Who are you, man? You know, and then in essence, because I found, I wish I knew this stuff when I was playing. I like to share it now with these kids, but it's also in essence, if so many footballers need it now.
yeah,
Like so many of the kids need it now.
True.
They need it now, but it's also telling me, like there's people that didn't need this and they thrived.
yeah.
So it just goes to show that yes, the generation is different and
Yes.
increasing, but the generation now also needs more help.
Yes, no, true. It is.
You know what? No, you touched on something. I actually watched a video of Grant gone down, alright? And he said, the best advice I can give anyone that he learned over his 60 years that he's on planet. He doesn't look 61 though, but he's pretty young.
That's my man.
And he said this, the best advice I can give anyone is a word. And he said this in one word, and that was help.
Yeah,
He said, stop this pride of saying, I know everything, man.
yeah.
And
True,
he said,
true.
stop, ask for help to get you
Yeah.
where you want to be in life.
True.
And it just starts on something, because like, if you want to be anywhere in life,
Yeah,
and whatever, I can take Forex for example. Like I can speak because now, obviously, Coach Fagan. If we don't understand something, we ask. But if we don't ask, you would never know.
true.
Yeah, understand? So, regarding that, now, it's like help is everything, man.
Yeah, no, it is like I can like look at this now. We as we sitting here now, we all had this in mind of why can't we, or why can't I have a thing like this. And then Ross came and then Ross spoke to us, and then Ross said, look here, this is what his idea is. And then we're like,
And Ross asked for help.
yeah, and Ross asked for help, and then we were like, we didn't ask for help, but that just like the help, like how can I say, like help us.
Yeah, that's it. Closed mouth don't get fed.
Yeah,
You know, that's
true.
one thing we
Yeah,
preach.
so-
Closed mouth don't get fed.
Yeah, true.
The answer will always be no if you don't ask.
Yeah, there we go.
Hashtag.
And one of my small things is, you know, as IGlobalFX was like, I always want to say yes.
Yeah.
I want to get on that point. Like people are like, my son, I want that. Yes. You want
Yeah.
that? Yes. Yeah. Yes. I am ATM. I am ATM. Yes.
True.
Yeah. So Fagan, so you touch on soccer, you touch
Yeah.
on
On a lot of things.
teaching, and you touch on a bit of Forex. But let me just ask you that, where did the passion comes from?
Yeah.
From moving from soccer, teaching, and now full-time trader, and also having your own academy. Like where did the passion come from?
It's first of all, everything like for me is purpose driven.
Yeah.
Right, and then I'm gonna add that the most important word there is like when you find your God-given purpose.
Yeah.
Like that everything was always purpose driven. You know,
Yes.
purpose driven. Wanting to share, wanting to help others change.
Yeah.
Obviously in football, like wherever I played, I was the captain. So you kind
Yeah.
of change people's perception with the principles you have. Right. So that was always my passion. I brought this along to show also. This is proof, man.
Yeah.
You know, this is proof of
Yo,
passion.
I went before
You know-
there's a book
Yeah,
of Liverpool or something.
Yeah.
Oh,
But
nice. Guys,
just think
you
about
did
this.
put-
Look at this thing. Look, man.
I think Roger,
This is 7 years old.
Yeah, just right.
This is 7 years old. Look at this thing. Look.
Yeah, no, you can
This is-
see that thing's been that thing.
This is 7 years old. As you can see there, 1994 winners. Coca-Cola Cup winners. No?
I was born the next year.
So this was, and these are okay. This is a mad story. Like this is original signatures from Ricardo from Portugal. Because I met him in 1998 when I came to South Africa. But you know, crazy story. Like I have Raul and Moriente as a signature in here. And
Yeah.
people won't believe that, but they were here in the Meridian Cup in 1998. I was then at 5.
Nah, I was still.
Yeah,
there.
and they were at Belmore
I was there.
Stadium. So for those out there that can back me up, please do, because nobody believes me.
Hashtag guys, please in the comments. Just
Please in the
hashtag
comments if you can
they
back me
were
up.
here,
Meridian
please.
Cup.
Please.
So just go and check it, David James. So anyway, I made this book from 7 years old. My mom used to give me R7 every Friday. I go to CNA about pictures. The reason I support Liverpool is because everybody in the house was united by my pa.
We can cut this conversation now.
Okay. So look here. Yeah, walk on with open heart.
All the Liverpool fans, hashtag.
Now why I'm showing you this? Okay.
Yeah.
Tell me to.
Okay.
So why I'm showing you this is because this was the dream. To go play for Liverpool, obviously.
True.
To go to England one day.
True.
You know, go to Europe. There's more to this than South African football.
Yeah.
You know, it's just push. So here's one. This is 7 years old, written down. This is in the mind. This is even meeting Ajax when they came to play in South Africa.
Yeah.
You know, like Sunday Olise, Mark Overmars, meeting all of them. Like Mark Overmars, Edwin van der Sar. Chasing it, you know, ball boy everywhere. When I found this book, I found a picture of me in the paper.
Yeah.
Small victories, man.
True.
Small victories. Playing Vodacom in the paper. The crazy thing is, this picture fell out here. This is on Lansdowne. And I ended up playing for Santos. So, God is yeah, so the reason I always take this with and always show people because it's possible.
Yes.
And as much as I forgot about this book, I always kept it.
Yeah.
In 2018, I was blessed through a friend of mine, Samir McGlory. He works at Sim Tours, right? So Sim Tours is a touring company, but they do tours and international training camps for boys. So he phones me up, he's like, look here, we do international training camps, would you like to join us? It's so much to go with. I'm like, do I have to pay so much? And I can coach? I'm like, I'm paying. And I can coach this group of boys.
Yeah.
Is this thing open to the public? He's like, yes, they just need to pay. I'm like, if this can change someone's life,
True.
It's quite pricey. However, you can't put the price on experience.
True, no, true it is.
Like people will have so
Honestly.
many reservations about it, but you can't put the price on experience.
That's true.
so
because
true.
If
You
you're
can't.
going to do
So
that, then what experience are you going to
Don't
have?
talk to me about the world if you have never been a foreigner.
Yeah.
Like I've been to Thailand with my honeymoon, that was, you know, something else, but I mean going to England. I eat, sleep, drink football. That's what they do there.
That's the dream.
So we took the kids there, the international training camp, up in the morning, in the bubble, afterwards recovery. We lived in Bolton Stadium. They played 4 friendlies there. We played United Academy, we played, even played the team that beat United with that young boy in it still. But we played Robbie Fowler Academy. The nice thing is we visited all the stadiums.
Yeah. That's nice.
Through Old Trafford, Anfield, Goodison we went into, Etihad. Best thing was watching the United game. Just to see Wednesday, 80,000 people strong.
True. And just to see.
And that's the day I realized I was never gonna make it as a professional footballer.
Why not?
Do you wanna play in front of 80,000 people?
Nah, but now you
The
see.
first pass
in the
to
beginning.
Pogba.
In the
You know,
beginning.
you do like a. Everybody's like. I promise you, this in myself and my assistant Shane, my man, I was like, that's why. I played 5,000 in front of the 5,000. I played once in the Botswana National Stadium. I played actually University Sports South Africa also. So one of my claims to fame. So I represented the country also. We go in, warm up, easy. We come out, 12,000. Yo, brother, it's the 1%, man.
True, yeah.
So you try to say like how do you feel if you play in the Champions League or in the final?
Yeah.
That's
And you take the penalty and stuff. That's amazing, no?
You must have penalty.
Yeah, so-
What's the penalty?
You just me going on a tangent now again. Come on, man. So that's where the passion stems from. You know, the passion stems from having things written down and pushing towards it.
Sure.
Yeah.
Because you don't leave it. It's like I always owed this to myself to keep on playing because I want to play for Liverpool one day. My dream was just one PSL cap, just one.
Yeah.
The day I thought I'm gonna get it, like we played Orlando Pirates in the quarterfinals of the Nedbank. So I'm like,
Yes.
it's my chance. I'm on TV. On the bench. So right, they bring me on the last 2 minutes. I'm like a ball. Come on, the last 2 minutes. It's like everybody see me. So like, but still, man, I can tell now, and I say it to everybody, because I didn't have balance. My social life, crazy. I loved the social life. I still had to be at a level in my social life. You know.
Yes.
We all had that watermark.
Yeah, no, true.
So the watermark on the boundary, like you need to be here in your social life. People can't see you less.
Yeah.
So the more I'm gonna focus on football, the less my
The less-
watermark would have
yes,
been in
true.
social. And is what it is, you know. I explain to kids, the best thing is I can tell you that how can this, I was doing the same things I was doing 10 years ago, that still footballers think they can do it now and achieve.
Yeah.
And it's sad, you know, to think that it's not gonna work. You can't
Yeah.
do the same crazy things I did and you expect to make it. Because
True,
what is the aim?
because-
Like with us, with BLASC and the coaching I do now, what is the aim?
Yeah.
The aim is to win the Ballon d'Or. Or why do you play football? Not just
Yeah.
play it as a hobby. No problem. So you want to be better at your hobby? Or just better at playing?
Yeah.
Then we do that.
True.
But if you want to go next level,
Yeah. That's the
then
thing.
we take
Yeah.
it next level.
Yeah.
You
True.
know, because that's the difference. You want to know what the difference between everybody? Mental coaching. That's the difference.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing else. You know, what's the difference between taking that millisecond?
Yeah.
That guy that came second in the Olympics.
Yes.
It's because the guy that came first was already saying, I'm going to come first
True.
in the Olympics for the next 3 Olympics. And the guy that came second said, I only want to win that Olympics.
Yeah. True.
So the mindset was pushing the
one that came first.
Paul said, I want to be 3 Olympics
Yeah.
first. Johan Blake and everybody else said, I just want to win that Olympics.
Yeah. Nah, true. It is. It's yeah. It's.
And again, you see that's mental skills. That's what I do.
Yeah.
So that's what drives me to where I am now. And you can always reinvent yourself.
Not true.
It's so important to find your purpose. You know, like Clayton saying. So then Corona hits.
Yes.
And just before Corona started, a friend of mine told me about Forex. I'm like, I can do this.
Yeah.
I can do this. I can, drive myself to learn a skill. Okay, let's do this. Corona hits, boom. So I'm on this course and I'm paying loads of money. And a very good friend of mine, Cindy Lee Meyer, sees me on this company. She's like, Fagan, are you part of this company?
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah. She's like, no. Brother, get off there. Get off there. Let me help you.
Yo. Not again.
And I'm like, and I not meet Cindy, and me and Cindy friends forever. Cindy from high school, played together, coached like one-on-one coaching from there. Then we find each other together at UWC, helped her there, and then she moved to Tux. Like Cindy has 2 finance degrees.
Cindy's
Played
background was also soccer.
ex-Banyana. Cindy's ex-Banyana. And then obviously when we go play in Canada, Cindy, you can still make the Olympics.
Hashtag Cindy.
So, we had that connection. She actually mentioned she still had a page I gave her when she was playing centre back, rules. And I was telling her, I wish I followed it. But I mean, meeting her, we've always had that connection. Her brother Robin went with us to England. So we've always been, family, very close.
Yes.
And she's like, look here, we can do this. This has been my dream to save our people, teach them a skill that can set them free.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's me, I want to do that also because I'm teaching at a school where the walls is too small for me.
Yeah, true.
Because I'm changing the minds and I'm changing the perception, I'm changing
True,
the
they're getting
footprint.
so
The
much more
school
than
is
just
getting a
school.
lot of me, but I can do more. Like this is, we can do enough. We can throw events and the children can love it and see the, but there's more, man. There's more people. The world needs more. The world needs me to infect more people to be more.
Yeah.
And only if I had the money, because that's why I think you meet a lot of people. A lot of us are givers.
Yes.
The funny thing is, you speak to the people, give the most.
Yes.
The poor.
Not true. It is. and they the ones that gives freely. They it's nice my last break, but okay, no, look.
Yep.
I'm gonna
So-
offer it with you, man. It's fine.
Watershed moment.
True.
I need to fill my bowl. Forex comes and I'm like, it's my time. I can make my own economy. I can do this, man. This skill is about me. And the best thing for me was the skill. So I'm like, so if I learn this, then I know it. So me.
Yeah.
Not anybody else. It's my education.
Yes.
No, perfect. I'm definitely going to do something like this when I go into university.
Yeah.
That's what I want. So what is this buy and sell? What's this signal group? No, somebody else is. No. So he tells me when to. No.
Yeah.
I don't do that. I do me. That's the question I ask and they're like, so I want to know fully what to do.
Yes.
Because I'm sitting on another company's call, 2-3 o'clock in the morning, waiting for someone to tell me buy and sell. I'm like, this Forex thing. This was the month I was with another company.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Now I meet Cindy, and Cindy and Brian is like, we want to set the people free. We can get a community of like-minded people.
Yeah.
Our people. When I say our people, I don't see color.
Yeah.
I remind people. I mean our people that are living and not like you can multiply your money just by having the right mindset.
Yeah.
And we can teach you to manage it.
And the right skill set, yeah.
The right skill set. So I meet Cindy, and they like. Then she guinea pigged a few people. A group of people, yeah, guinea pig. Because that's what she did. She was like,
Yeah.
let's see if this works.
Yeah,
let's see if we can teach people, and it works. I remember everybody's in lockdown at
Yes,
the time.
true.
Met Clayton in the first 2 months. She put us by herself, and then I met meeting her husband, obviously. Brian J. King, I think he definitely is an anomaly of changing our lives, you know, just by his presence, you know. So big ups to Cindy for meeting him and getting married to him and having a child with him. Big ups, because that man is just like, it's that American attitude.
Yeah.
You can say what you want to. It's unapologetically, this is how it is. And it's not the American dream, don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
It's the American attitude. Not the dream.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
dream doesn't exist, they will tell you. Sorry.
Yeah.
They will tell you
So
that the
that's-
American dream doesn't exist.
So basically, just
They
like
want
a
to come
saying.
home. They want to be here.
So it's just a saying, basically.
It's just the same.
saying,
But the
yeah.
American attitude, brother, is
Yeah.
what we need.
Yeah. No, true. Definitely.
We call
I
it skrik
always-
for niks. He's even worse skrik for niks.
Yeah.
He don't, like we, you know, like you come late to somewhere, you're like, sorry, I'm late. Why are you apologizing? You're already late.
Exactly.
Those small things, man, like we must, and now, you know, I found I was already like, so now you become like just calmer with your presence. And he's one of the top 500 sales coaches in the world.
Yeah.
Don't you want to sit in a room with him?
Dude, yeah, true.
Don't you want that man to mentor you? You can ask Clayton, you know, having a call with Brian, he will say it's 15, it'll probably be an hour. But you leave there like,
Yeah, it's true. Yeah.
any call you see Brian King, like jump on there.
Yeah.
So and people don't realize that they need mentors, you know. When I was teaching my children about mentors, they were asking teachers, Miss, you teach economics, but you have a business. And the teachers would come to me like, Muller, you kinders, you're rude. I said, but they honest.
Yeah, true, but
That's
but that's what you would think because they in that industry already. So why didn't you go for it? Because you're dealing with it, teaching about it. Why didn't you also? So now you teach about it, so then you can also like show us like, okay, look here, this is what I've done. This is how I went about my end. This is the success that I achieved from there. Why not?
And that's example, and that's for me, it's again like, many would see it like attacking the education industry and attacking teachers.
True.
But I'm like, yes, there is a problem with education system. Definitely, like
Yeah.
what is being taught. Like, why is this not in the syllabus?
Yeah.
I wanted to show this because when people ask me when you get to why I'm a trader,
Yeah.
then I'll show you hours and hours of work that I've put in.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So don't just come to me and say, cool, YouTube there. It's difficult, you know? When
Yeah.
people ask you like, you did this, and this. Why can't we teach this to the child at school?
True.
I then taught this to a 68-year-old lady in America. She's bawling. She's buzzing. She took long to do it, but it's fine.
But yeah, true.
I studied 3 years, 5 years, and then another 2. I'm still not a millionaire. I'm so far from that million. Okay, not so far from that million, but it's,
Yeah, but
you know,
still, at least you're going towards it.
you know what I mean? Now I'm going towards it.
Yeah.
So that's the
Big
nice
time.
thing about it. That's the nice thing about it. And then obviously this is where the passion comes in to reinvent myself.
Yeah.
So that was being a footballer. And then it was like, okay, you're not gonna reach there. Now I'm teaching. What more can I do here? Okay, teach
Yeah.
children more. Get involved in the stage. Get children like I got like Nasty C was there. Youngsters always went to school. Get the children
Yeah.
to do more. The sport children, we play in all the Model C schools. I apply for the children at universities. Like I've probably put like 20 children in university already. Like people like yes, literally 20 children. When they say who's gonna pay for your university, I put my details in. I don't care. When the university pop out and they phone and I say, I'm alumni, sort this out. Then when the child must pay and then we sit and say, okay, now we can get money now. However, do you understand?
Yes,
you know
true.
the power of that child getting a confirmation letter from UWC?
True. True.
I applied for one child, she's like, I want to do engineering. I'm like, my girl, you can't do engineering. Your marks, you can't.
Yeah.
So that means I can't study, sir. Right, we applied UWs. The only thing she could apply for was religious studies, brother. So you know marks wasn't very good enough. So
Yeah.
anyway, I apply for religious studies. She gets a confirmation letter. That girl and her mother is like they can't even talk the way they
Nah,
they cry.
literally, like you
Because
said earlier,
that like, and that's why I always tell people, man, I know purpose, man. I know how to feel, man. If I really wanted to be a teacher, you know, push everything, push my stuff,
Yeah.
but it was more about the purpose, man.
Yeah.
And when you understand purpose, because you always feel like you're being judged by your intention, and that's why I used to stay off social media, because when you're kind of pushing a lot of things on social media, people are like, your intention is to be the best teacher in South Africa. and
Yeah,
you want
no,
to
true, it is,
kumbaya and show you got this one. And
Yeah, no.
I like, if I should show everything, like literally, how do you have? I have a picture of me like in the suit vibes, you know, going to school now, Drizia.
Yeah.
I'm lining out the field so that the children can play tomorrow. Small thing like that, you know, and it can't stop. It's raining now, nobody's gonna do it. 4 people on training. I train with one boy. I don't miss.
Yeah.
Keep on going. So the nice thing is that when you leave, and then obviously I learned the trade of Forex, and I'm like buzzing. I learned, Cindy them is like teaching me, and I'm like eating this stuff up during Corona. Eating this, consuming knowledge. That's why I like showing people, it's not over yesterday. The reason I coach for IGFX also, that I coach Forex is because, this is hours and hours of work. It's an education. Now when you have it, and it's that watershed moment, man, when it's just like, this works. I've put in the hours. So people's like, you're 7 months in it, but you're talking like someone who's 3 years in it. So I'm telling you, I've put 3 years of work in.
Yeah.
Yo.
I don't know about you. You were sleeping during COVID.
I promise you, there was a group open. Guys, there was a group open. I don't know, we had a meeting. Boom, the next day, I think it was 200. We woke up I woke up at 200 and something messages in one group. The morning wake up, I'm like, yo, those people was talking. I think it was Coach Sharon and Fagan. They were talking 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning. Then I'm like, yo, don't those guys get sleep? Right now, I'm following. Right, yes, now we're coming. I think it was Coach Ewan, where he was like, nah, guys, I can't anymore. Like normally he work during the day, so he can't be on his phone. And then he didn't even look at his phone. Then it's like, yo, there's like on one group is like something misses. and already Christopher don't answer his phone.
Me, I don't like
groups
it.
don't answer, and I'm like, yo. But if we coach, I'm saying Coach Fagan, but if Coach Fagan say like, the hitting, now I wasn't that guy. If we go, man.
Yeah.
And then same means as Coach Chad was going there, then Fagan going there. I was like,
It's honest, man. So real, we don't have time to.
True, and that's a nice part.
I've like you have groups of friends that you grew up with, you know.
Yeah.
and have the same mindset.
Yes, you have the same mindset, but you realize as you grow older that the people around you will always judge you by the problems you had and not by the solutions you can bring.
True. It is. They don't get paused. Because they don't get paused the past, man. That's the thing.
And they won't.
They want to hold something against you, man. That's basically what they
like
want.
I'm at the, like they won't. They won't. You're gonna be. I don't have time to fight with that.
Yeah.
Like I'm over my past. I can't wait for you to get past.
Yeah, no, true. That's it.
Because even like I said, hashtag again. The people around you in your neighborhood will always judge you by the problems you had, but not by the solutions you can bring.
Yeah, no, true.
You know? So what do? They judge you by your past.
Yeah.
Whereas when we talk and when you speak to people that are like-minded, you don't even talk to their present, you talk to their future.
Yeah.
So then they understand. Like,
Yeah.
oh, nah, this is where I want to be.
True.
And that's what I've realized. You know, you move in different circles now.
Yeah.
That's important. It's important. You want to hear like, oh, these people speak different, so I'm intimidated by it. And when you're uncomfortable, you know you're in the right place.
Yes, there we go.
That is in you then uncomfortable. It means, I need to get on this level.
Yeah.
Because again, like I was talking about the watermark, you know, everybody has this watermark where it goes lower and it goes up, and you need to push above. You need to keep on pushing above. Keep on pushing yourself. And what is it? And it's not to be more physical, but it's to be more confident.
Yeah.
And you only get confident once you understand
True. No,
yourself. 100%. And that's where it is for me, like getting people to understand where they are and who they are.
Yeah.
That's the skill in itself. So my passion comes from that, always wanting more. Now I found something that can allow people to be more. Because I mean, just giving kids better mindsets is potent. Yo, they love it. Kids like, yo, that's why I never used to be like that. Parents saying this is my child is, you know, you had all that. I felt all that, you know, I felt that. Children are different. This one used to be like this. This one used to be on drinking and smoking, and I've seen people change, man.
Yeah.
Kids, I know I can do that. But now people, man.
True.
And then I found out that putting money in someone's pocket, that feeling, that is also another feeling.
Yeah.
You know, just putting bread in their hand and all that,
Yes,
you know, because I'm a giver, so I don't need it. But to put money in your pocket, to say, come here, my boy. Come, I teach you for the next 6 months something. You sacrifice everything. And we just set you up for the next. Or we'll sacrifice a year and we set you up for the next 20.
Even for a lifetime.
For a lifetime.
For generations.
You know what I mean? So what's your someday? Now can we bring it down to 10 years, 5 years, boom, boom, today.
And I don't wanna talk about that skill set besides, because we can have another conversation. We can talk about Forex like in depth. But I promise you, if I can just say something about that, is that here's a skill set you can learn.
Yeah.
And I don't know why people so, you know, you get the other side of it. People
the
very
dark side,
spiritually about it also.
Yeah.
It's also like, why spiritual?
Yep.
But in any case. So now it's a skill set. Take soccer for example. Take spray painting for example.
Yeah.
Take anything. You practice that thing day and night. You will get good at it.
Jack of all trades.
Ronaldo, you could say with soccer for example. You go training every day. The same thing. But as a Forex, it's a skill set. You train and you, after a year, and you stick with it, you don't give up, practice a whole day, and
night.
after a year, I promise you, if you stick every day with it, you become a master trader.
Yep.
And you will, and I think there's testimonies also with
Yeah, we
IGlobalFX.
have countless testimonies of sticking to it.
Yeah,
Sticking
just sticking to it.
And like
Sticking
you say,
to
you
it.
know what I love, and this is just, thank you for that. This man always dropped me some gems, you know that, I must say.
Yeah.
One night he did a mindset training with the word jump.
Oh yes.
Ask him, I still have it small, I wrote jump, and the next day I decided I'm resigning. I'm jumping, I'm done. I'm done.
You love.
I'm done, literally. I mean, I'm a note taker. I brought this book, I'll show you now why I brought this book. I'm a note taker. This is everything. Jump is in here somewhere. That session is in here somewhere. But the other word you gave us even today was help. You know what I mean? And I've learned now that. Ask for help. So now what God is doing in my life is helping me build a team. He's helping me build a team of people. That this one can do this one can do this, and do it with the right purpose.
There we go.
What I wanted to mention to you now is, and that you gave now, is that people, the word that scares them is actually the word risk.
Yeah,
Because they don't associate risk with anything else. I'm gonna go play soccer, I'm just gonna run on the field. So you don't associate that I might break my leg, and because that's too far-fetched. Because you don't see it happen. I've seen it. I've seen the knee get hurt and then gone. And now what?
Yeah.
I've seen it. But you don't associate risk. So when we say Forex, we say no risk, no reward. Already that's intimidating, because that's confidence. No risk, no reward. Whoa. So the way of speaking is that, and that's in essence why, and I don't like the thing of Forex is not for everybody.
Yeah.
I was like, then you just come in here and work on your mindset.
Yeah.
How crazy is Forex that they give you virtual money to test your skill set with? They give you virtual, they give you a demo, test yourself. So yes, people go out there, I'm buzzing on my demo, on my demo with YouTube training, then I'm like, nah. The thing is, you need like-minded people around you first of all, and you need a community of people, and the most important is the proper educational platform.
Yeah.
That is the in essence of it. For someone like this man is, the way this man is, like he's a student support officer, the way he supports the students, it's crazy. Like they feel they're part of something. Not because you can join all these Forex academies, and to all of them, no disrespect to any of them.
Yeah.
You know, but there's a kingdom-minded, purpose-driven mission to what IGlobalFX offers, and that's just Forex, you know, that's not it.
Yeah.
I'm an affiliate to IGlobalFX,
Yeah.
right? I'm a contracted coach to them because they've taught me the skill and I have the ability to teach other people.
Yes.
But if I can encourage anybody that wants to get into Forex, reach out to IGlobalFX. info@iglobalcoach.com. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The CEOs, Brian King is the top 500 Forbes coach. So you're not only going to get Forex, you're going to get mindset. Cindy
Yeah.
is a double finance degree. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
These people, when they come to South Africa and blow it up here, you would like to say you were part of the genesis.
True.
And it's kingdom-minded. They want to show our people on the Cape Flats that it's possible.
Yeah.
And then we move up towards the hills,
Yeah.
where we should be. Because it's not about the Cape Flats. Like me, I'm unapologetic about it. It's not about us, it's about getting us out the Cape Flats. So we fill up here and then we move closer to the hills.
Yeah.
Take over where we should be.
Yeah.
To the throne. But Christopher, you love about the champ. Like from
Yeah,
I did the Steve Harvey. It was video about Steve Harvey, and then he spoke about champ. And on that specific lesson or class, I did mindset and I played a video of champ, and then
Yeah.
I think the week after that, Fagan's like, guys, I wanna resign from school. They put me in like, what did I just do now? Like, I didn't say.
You didn't do anything, it was God speaking through you, bro.
I didn't say go leave your job.
Yeah.
I didn't say, but it's like a heartbeat, man.
Yeah.
And then and now I can only say like seasons, and I can like if you look at Fagan's life, it's about seasons, man.
Yeah. True.
And some season, like if you go to the Bible, unevenness, there's a lot of seasons, you know. So the seasons in life, and sometimes if I can carry some people who's watching in life, there's some seasons where you say, right, I need to stop here now.
Yeah.
You know, I need to do something. You know, close the chapter,
True.
open
So
up a
the
new
new
chapter. But because you're like risk, yeah, I'm sticking with the job. I'm earning this money. I'm doing the same thing over and over. But I feel like I need to do more, and that's what Fagan saying.
Yeah.
And I close the chapter, open another chapter.
Yeah,
But you would never know.
Yeah.
You would never know what's in the chapter holds if you don't close the previous chapter.
True.
So, yeah, I mean, I'm encouraged with Fagan's story, and I hope whoever watching
Yeah.
is
No,
encouraged.
I am myself.
And I'm gonna ask Fagan if you have to give advice to a
Yeah.
youngster, and I know you have given advice to a
Yeah,
lot of
I was
youngsters.
not,
You're a teacher.
and I was not gonna say also in what we spoke about now already.
There's a lot of-
There's already so much advice that they can get.
But I have
out of
something.
it.
I always have something. You will always have something.
Yeah,
Your advice for anybody and for especially our youth:
yeah,
Yeah.
know thyself. Okay, let's not go the Shakespearean. Know yourself.
Know yourself.
Know
Yeah.
Know yourself. Know thyself. I even say speak like that. Know yourself.
Yes.
If we all know where we live.
Yeah.
If I ask any of us to go home now,
Yes.
we all know where we live.
True.
If I ask you where you live, you're gonna point in the direction. Right? From any location in the world, you
Yeah.
know where you live.
True.
So the least you can do for yourself is give yourself direction.
Yeah.
So
Lady.
deep introspection.
True.
What is deep introspection? Sit down, write things down.
Yes.
Where am I now? Where do I want to be?
Yeah.
What are the challenges facing me up ahead? What are my capabilities? What am I capable of? And it must be honest.
Yeah.
It has to be honest.
True.
Why am I not? Where am I going? And why am I not going there?
Yeah. True.
Because when you find yourself, I find myself during lockdown writing all these things down. And then I find myself writing down this. It's written here lost, right?
Yeah.
But it was life, academic and sports tutoring. Now I have a company called Business, Life, Academic and Sports Coaching. And I had tutoring. Now I showed you guys other things that I've written down.
Yes.
Forex.
Yes.
This was during it. Now I can't rewrite things. This is gonna take me forever. You can see how this looks. Established July 2020. I wrote this down. I can read you everything that's in here. I can read you what I said. I said courses, life, academic, family, individual, relationships, core, mentorship, training, coaches, profiles, conflict management, stress management, presentation, become an agent for change. This was here. This gave me direction. Every time I open this and I look all the time, like, how do you get to this point?
Yeah.
What are you doing now that's not today? So now you develop what you are capable of, what I'm not capable of.
Yes.
Do I want to actually get there?
Yeah.
Yes. Because how nice is it if you have now, when you know yourself and you're like, okay, I'm capable of playing football, I'm capable of studying, I'm capable of doing this, I'm capable of doing this. Why am I not doing this? Why am I not? Because the best thing is, yes, no, maybe, because.
Yeah.
When you can answer yourself, then the best thing is questions. The best thing is questions. I want to be able to, why am I not doing that? Why am I not doing that?
Yeah.
So my thing, my advice is know thyself. Yeah, so as it was like, writing down all these things, and then you find yourself going back and like, this is, if I wrote this down,
True.
then I'm accountable for this.
Exactly.
Because otherwise, then I'm gonna write it away and then I'm accountable for this.
True.
Like, through this time and when meeting Clayton and Coach Chadwin and Brian and Cindy, them, I didn't see myself as a spiritual person.
Yes.
Obviously different to a church going person.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
Me and church is very far and few between. However,
Yeah.
meeting people that are spiritual,
Yes.
it has become so empowering, like being on this 40-day challenge. Sometimes you don't just want to pick up the Bible and start reading. So I've found, being on this 40-day challenge, then it's a 10-day challenge, then it's a this, and it's like God has said, okay, you don't like to just pick it up, so I'll systematically put this thing in a way for you to understand. And then the way it speaks, all the time. Yes. And now it's like I'm on the 10-day challenge with the soccer boy, I'm on the 40-day here with this one, and because now it's allowing me to reflect all the time.
True.
Because everybody that I'm doing it with, they reflecting all the time, and they have to drop me a gem every day. So I'm like, take me back there. At the moment, it's ask all the time. I mean, this morning you were just talking about asking, and this morning was about how do you ask. I was like ask and you shall receive, but some people don't receive because how do you ask?
True, that's the thing.
What's the purpose behind asking?
True.
So now I'm preaching now.
Yeah, no, but that's important.
But that in essence is where I'm at. So for any kids, know thyself. Sit down, write it down.
True.
Proof.
And that's the thing that even Steve Harvey also said, like, write down, make a list. I don't know which one it was though, but everyone who's on Facebook or who have access to internet and that Steve Harvey has a thingy there, a video where he says, I think you must like write down 300 things. He says there's a lot, but he says like write down 300 things. I think he mentions there that you won't be able to maybe write down the 300, but make a list. Like start from the beginning, like okay, that's what, this is this, that's that. Like I want a house, I want a car, I want a good job, or I want to finish my studies, or just make a list. Like everything you can think of, make a list, just write it down. And then you must paste it somewhere that you can see it, so that you'll be like, okay.
I think I saw the video.
Gotta see it. See it all the time.
We said write down whatever you want to achieve. Yeah. No matter how big it is.
True.
Write it down, and he said that when he wrote stuff down.
Yeah.
And it was it was massive goals.
Yeah,
like
no, true.
Never. I think when you said about the testimony,
when you were still struggling.
Yes, when you ask God, I want 6 acres of land.
Yeah.
That was the video. It was 6 acres of land.
Yeah.
And then God said, listen here, he applied, and then he said one of this was like opposite other whatever. And then this person's like, I have 6 acres, but whatever the amount of price, and then always, long story short, he paid it, and then he asked God, listen here, there's so much he said he wants 6 acres, but it's like, God, can I have the other land that the people's in prison? Because he's like, there's a certain amount. Somebody says there's a certain amount of people that have life. He's like, now can't I have the land?
Because they like prison.
Because I'm not gonna use it. And then afterwards, he extended his property and he said now that in that location, he uses for boys that comes over. They don't have a father figures.
Yes.
And they use that.
True. That's the thing. And the way why I like to also see watch Steve Harvey's stuff and that, because he's also like a life coach.
Yeah.
He even does it on the show.
Everybody
His show is just like, I don't even know what the purpose of his show, but I believe his show is just like a life coaching show.
If you've got experience, you need to share it.
You come there and you say, come simple question. And then like we always have like relationship advice and stuff like that, because he's been in a couple of relationships.
So he's got advice.
Yeah, he has advice, and he will tell you like, look here, but he doesn't tell you like, okay, that's what you must do. He'll ask you like, okay, so what is it that the guy is maybe doing?
Question.
What is it that you doing? Did you think of maybe in his perspective? Did you maybe think of her perspective? So it's like Steve always just another level. And he used to sleep in his car.
No,
I
consumed all the Steve Harvey. I've moved. I've been Steve Harvey. We good.
Yeah,
he pushed me with imagination. That's why I have these books here.
That man's on a level.
The first thing I do with my kids is imagine. When we got back from lockdown, that's the first video I played all of them. Imagination. We didn't imagine this was gonna happen, but then we went back to what you did imagine you're going to be.
Yeah. With a light bulb, no?
Yeah. I mean, all these things are encouragement for the kids. Yeah, with the light bulb and the phone and the plane, and so that's what I push them. I imagined the stuff, and then it all came to fruition. So it's possible.
It's possible. Just to add on, Steve always said, Itogo, if you do this for me, I promise that I will talk about you, man.
Yeah.
And whatever TV show you have, afterwards you always say what God did in his life.
Always. That's why I like and respect him so much.
And he was asking, is that a perfect Christian?
Yeah,
but he said, my God. They always use, but my God.
Yeah, no.
And he can quote scripture, no?
But not true.
He can quote scripture.
So I think soon I'm also gonna be on that level.
Your Bible say, your Bible, not my Bible, your Bible. But listen in and of this conversation of what you're doing now, also business life, academic and sports coaching.
Yeah.
And I think you touched on it when you wrote your book.
Yeah, I touched on it. So I'll just give you a bit like, first of all, so the acronym, it's an acronym. It's called BLASC, so business, life, academic, and sports. But it's not only an acronym; it's a standard.
Yeah.
So you want to be on the BLASC standard.
Yeah.
Right? It's a doing word.
Yes.
You want to be BLASCing.
Yeah.
You want to be on that level. You know what I mean? We want to get people there. So, first of all, like we believe, like to enhance yourself in every sphere of life, you need coaching. Right? And coaching that's gonna, first of all, widen your perspective.
Yeah.
Challenge your beliefs. Very important. Widen your perspective and challenge your beliefs.
Yeah.
So when you can understand there's more and these things that challenge you, that's very important to us. And then use the word fortify. Fortify you is to understand how powerful you are as a human being. You know what I mean? You are you. People.
Yeah.
You are part of the people that you don't like. You are also part of them. So know thyself.
Yeah.
Right? And then you need this in business, life, academics, and sport. Right? Business being your purpose.
Yeah.
You know, life being leadership. We all need to lead.
True.
You know, we all need to influence. Academics brings you confidence.
Yeah.
No matter where you're working.
True, no, it is.
Academics is confidence. When you have a little bit of more, you're confident.
True.
And I'm not talking about the piece of paper. I'm talking about the skill set.
True, your knowledge.
If I've been doing it longer than you, I have confidence.
True.
And then finally, sport is our other facet. So what is sport? Sport is just health.
True.
That's all sport is. God created sport for health.
Yeah.
So let's find your niche and let's get you healthy so that you can perform better in all the other spheres of life. You know, that's very important. Our vision is your purpose for life.
Yeah.
Our vision is your purpose for life. So when we can find your purpose for life, your God-given purpose for life, we will allow you to sit with us, sit with your coach, and align your life and your goals in life so that you can live your life to the fullest. Wouldn't you want that?
Yeah.
Like you can live your every life to the fullest. Even when you're at work, you passing.
True.
You happy? You like I'm sorry, but I know my colleagues is like, you can't be like this. They used to call me Jesus at work. They're like, you can't smile every day. You're working on nerves.
But
I'm always just passing.
Yeah.
So like
Nah,
your
it's-
job, your job is only there for resources.
Yes.
Now, first of all, this resource which you need to survive,
True.
and then it's also the resource of people.
Yes.
Because you meet people at work, so why aren't you networking?
True.
Because your network is your net worth. So me, like, my net worth is because it's children's parents, it's university friends, it's this, it's soccer, because you interact. So your job just becomes a place for resources.
Yeah.
So you reach out to BLASC coaching, and what you want to put together is that we find where you can have a purpose-driven lifestyle.
Yeah.
Because you want to be covered in all those spheres, and that's important. So what we do is we just want to bridge the gap between you
Yeah.
and having a life fulfilled.
Yeah.
Some people sit around and it's like, yo, there's something missing.
Yeah.
You know, this morning we had a little walk with a meditation session on the
Yeah.
beach. Everybody went home, they were done,
True.
but they feel much better about the rest of the day.
True.
So in essence, that's what BLASC is, you know, bridging the gap between you living your life now and living a purpose-driven, fulfilled life.
Yeah.
And everybody needs a coach. So BLASC is not only an acronym, it's a standard that you want to be, you know. So in essence, reach out to BLASC. You can find us on Facebook. We have the
Yeah,
BLASC
we
coaching
advertise
page.
as well.
Yeah.
Fagan Muller, you can find me on all my socials. You can info@blasc.com.
Yes.
.co.za and Fagan Muller .co.za. So reach out to us. What we do is we set up a needs analysis first.
Yes.
You don't just come in like, I struggle with English, I struggle in our business, we struggle
Yes,
with
yes.
sales. We come to you, we do a needs analysis,
Yeah.
and now we can say, this is what you need.
But yeah, I was gonna say coach now. Fagan, I was truly blessed. Was truly blessed to have you here.
Hashtag.
I was motivated, and I was inspired by your story, and I was like, yeah. If like he's one of the hardworking people that I know. He can also, it's like me. He doesn't take a no for an answer. He will work. He will say, I can't say the word, but yeah. But he will work day and night. I've seen it. He back his word up. If he says he's gonna do something, he will do it. So yeah, thank you, Fagan.
Thank you very much.
I will support you. Whatever you do.
Yeah,
and,
no.
You know.
Yeah.
And I hope there's not. I know there's not gonna be the
No,
last time.
definitely not. Because I
we
need
will
to
go-
sit here again. So it won't be the last.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Give thanks for the time. You know, the time to share. I enjoy if you know, you guys are having a course and it's not like this is the structure. There has to be this you guys said, you know, come share. We're gonna talk for an hour, then we talk. But important that, you know, the story is important. The platform to share.
True.
If you had to say I only had 15 minutes, then I would have done it in 15 minutes. But you didn't give me time, so we went. But well done, brothers, man. You know, well done. I look forward to watching so much more.
Yeah.
That's important. And keep on doing what you're doing with purpose. And God bless.
Thank you, man.
Thanks, guys. See you.
See you guys. Stay safe.